The All Progressive Congress APC Youth Solidarity Network has condemned the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited for its failure to deliver on the Port Harcourt Refinery project despite a $2 billion investment. The group warned Mele Kyari over the potential use of the Port Harcourt Refinery for importing and blending adulterated fuel, as it won't only undermine the country's economic interest but also pose significant environment and health risk. Olayemi Isaac, president of the youth group, speaking at a press conference, demanded accountability and justice for the missing funds and called for an immediate investigation into the matter. He alleged that Mele Kyari has deliberately refused to fix the refineries to sustain fuel subsidy, import blending fuel, and siphon taxpayers' money. Isaac condemned the NNPCL's attempt to import refined products, calling it a smokescreen designed to deceive Nigerians. He, however, emphasized that Port Harcourt Refinery project's failure is a clear indication of NNPCL's failure to act in Nigerians' best interests.
We are not merely witnessing a failure in the execution of a project. Rather, we are seeing a calculated effort to keep the refineries non-functional so that certain individuals can continue to benefit from the importation of refined petroleum products. There have been investigations that suggest Mele Kyari has deliberately refused to fix the refineries, including the Port Harcourt refineries, in order to sustain the payment of fuel subsidies, import blended fuel into the country, and use the refinery as a conduit for siphoning taxpayers' money. This is a gross betrayal of the trust of the Nigerian people and as far as cry for the philosophy of the APC. Evidently, the continued importation of fuel is not in the best interest of Nigerians. It enriches a few individuals that continue to wallow in enormous wealth. It enriches a few at the expense of the many. Mr. Kyari, instead of fulfilling his duty to the nation, has allegedly collaborated with rogue elements that own blending plants outside the country, allowing them to import adulterated oil into Nigeria. This has further sabotaged the efforts to make our refineries functional. It is a clear act of economic sabotage that must be condemned in every sense and in totality.
The APC Youth Solidarity Network urged President Bola Tinubu, the National Assembly, and relevant authorities to take immediate actions. They demand an immediate investigation and probe into Mele Kyari and those involved in the Port Harcourt Refinery project management, restructuring of NNPCL to make it more transparent and accountable, consequences for corruption, and an end to fuel subsidies.
We, the APC Youth Solidarity Network, stand firm in our resolution for accountability, transparency, and justice. The missing $2 billion from the Port Harcourt Refinery project is a stain on our nation's conscience, and we will not rest until those responsible are held accountable. We call on His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Asiwaju Tinubu, the man who is set to change the narratives, to redefine Nigeria, and to give the renewed hope, the National Assembly and all relevant authorities to heed our call, our clarion call, to take immediate and decisive action. Nigerians deserve better. The leadership in NNPCL is a disgrace to the country and an embarrassment to our country's image among the oil-producing countries worldwide. Our nation deserves better. It is time to fix the Port Harcourt refineries. It is time to recover the stolen $2 billion. It is time to put an end to the corruption and mismanagement that has plagued our oil sector for too long. The Nigerian oil sector is in urgent need of reform. The NNPCL, in its current form, has failed. It has become a breeding ground for corruption, inefficiency, and the exploitation of our natural resources for the benefit of a few. This must stop, and it must stop now. We demand the immediate restructuring of the NNPCL to make it more transparent and accountable to the Nigerian people. The management of our oil resources cannot be left in the hands of those who have shown themselves to be more interested in personal gain than in national development. We need competent, patriotic individuals at the helm of our oil sector who will ensure that the wealth of the nation is used for the benefit of all Nigerians. Secondly, we urge the government to take decisive action against all those involved in the mismanagement of the Port Harcourt refineries. There must be consequences for corruption and inefficiency. Those who have stolen from the Nigerian must be brought to justice, and the funds recovered must be used to complete the rehabilitation of the refineries. Thirdly, we call for the immediate end to fuel subsidies and the importation of blended fuel into the country. Nigeria has the capacity to refine its own oil. If we own the crude, then we can actually refine the oil